You're watching SuckProfessor. Hello! Welcome. Welcome to the channel. The premier gaming channel on YouTube. Welcome to... Well, I already said that part. I'm Hank. We're playing Valheim here. It's a blind and a solo playthrough, meaning I suck at it and I'm by myself. So, for all we could tell, this game could be called Life. Building out our little dungeon here. Dungeon's not the right word. Building out our awesome little weapons room slash, travel portal. Got cool little knives ready to go. Got weapons. Got swords. All kinds of great stuff. So we're heading down. We have a chore ahead of us. I think we'll take the blue shield. Feeling like a blue shield day. And we'll put the bomb on the wall. Even just having some extra ones on here will actually be kind of convenient. So yeah, let's grab that guy. That's a good one. How good is this bark spear? Pierce of 55, Pierce of 71. Okay. I do want to make a sledge. That's like this big bad... Oh, we only put one on the wall? Get out of here. That's a big bad weapon that I know I can make because I have an elite hit. Yeah, I have all the ingredients for it. So, but we're out of iron. So that's the mission today. We're heading off to get iron. And as soon as I finish up all this organizing here, so I need to... That's the good one, I believe. Don't need... And we're going to bring both of those. I'm missing an iron axe somewhere. I know I made one, but we might have to end up making another one. Okay, just a quick trip upstairs. I think we're going to go off and... We have to go through a couple portals to try to find the boat. So we can break it apart. And, get the boat stuff so we can make a boat. Because eventually we're going to need the boat back. We can always do that later, too. Bronze nails, just to go there. Alright. Nope. Oh yeah, ooze bomb. Can I put it there? No, I mean, it's not going to do the whole stack. That's what I want. We do need a chest or something down here. And repairs. All right, sorry. We're going back up. Hang on. And maybe we'll put on the headlamp. That might be fun. Bug it. Put it there. Put it away. Repair. That's right. Everything else is fine. Okay. Yeah, that was worth it. What's under here? Wow, let's keep that shit running. Alright, which one had the boat? I don't remember. Boat, no boat. That's by some swamp. Eventually, we'll be getting iron out of that one too. But I just kind of want to clear out the one we're at. Bone mass. Fuck you, bone mass. Then he turns and runs. Oh, that is the one that has the... Okay, sorry. Our brave Twitch chatters are keeping track of where my stuff is. Alright, okay, we'll go here then. Oh, fuck. All right, maybe we gotta do. Well, maybe we'll just leave that boat for a while. Maybe. Doesn't he go away? He's fully up. That dude is just on point. He shows up for work every day. Man. All right, no problem. It goes into about a bunch of nails and stuff. Maybe we'll do a big one. Ancient. Whoa, ancient. Jesus, there's a lot of shit goes in this one. Iron nails 100. Okay. Might have enough fine wood. I can move the forge. We have 40 weathered old things in here easily. And okay, since we're here though, let's just grab some poison resistance. Maybe a stamina potion. These are health repairs. A little stack of honey just to have around for eating. Good eating. Okay, forge. Oh, don't do this shit. Alright, get rid of these rocks then. I'm not really carrying around. I can see the benefit of just keeping everything real tidy. In terms of having to run around too much. Stone, of course. Alright, so we need 100 of these. Just gonna use them all up. Do you know that every time you take a sip of Coca-Cola products, a polar bear gets its wings? That means it dies, and it becomes an angel. It becomes a dead polar bear. That's the original ad copy that they would use. Alright, so longboat. We would also need 40 fine wood and 10 deer hides. Pretty sure I have a stack of fine wood down below. We might have to put some carpeting down. Use up some of these deer hides. Alright. 42. Regular wood down here? No. Okay. What am I missing? Why does it seem like I should be wearing more? I do want to get the circlet, but since we're going to the swamp, it's not like it has to be super crazy here. Oh, cape. Okay. Can that be upgraded? That's not. dumbass. It's not that. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what I'll do with when I build the tool thing up, which I have. Let's just take a quick glance at it so we know what we're. Tool shelf. Oh man. Oh man, that's awesome. I don't have enough. Yeah, I need iron. Okay. It's got a plane. It's got some hammers. Wish I had my hammer with me. Oh, I do. Hold on. Okay. I don't keep any. I don't bring any of my hand planes up here. I only have a few, but I occasionally do bring my hammer up. How stupid is this thing? Is awesome. It's fucking cool. Those are walnut wedges that hold it, that keep it all tight together when you glue it all up. I think this is beech. No, basswood. It's basswood. I'm pretty sure it's basswood. It's hard to tell what kind of wood, and I'm confident this is Douglas fir. A lot of the candles I'm about to sell in the first round of stuff that I'm posting, that I've already taken pictures of, it's same wood as this. Comes from the same piece. So those are once those are gone, they're gone forever. Until they were replaced by one of the many trillions of pounds of the other stuff that also is out there. But it won't be the same one that hammer came from. So that's cool. I love seeing that shit. Woodworking stuff. Even even a dead snake, just like me. He's got some chisels. Those are more like carving chisels because he's got this sort of shaped end. But you can carve with flat-ended chisels too. Fucking great. That's cool. All right, let's get a little food. No, let's eat first, and then we'll go. I'm not going to worry about food. No, I mean, let's sleep first, then we'll go. You are wet. Just watching it go down. Oh, yeah, I was saying something about skills earlier. Active effects. Boy, I really got to look at this stuff more. I never actually sat down and looked at what all this stuff means. Increase max carry. Okay, we know that. Wow, health regen is 50%. This is crazy. I'd never looked at this. Huh. Bring light source, they say. Weak versus frost. Weak versus... Okay. So you want to be wet against fire. That makes sense. That's just good logic right there. I read the article in Reason magazine. You're sheltered from the weather. Your ability to run and jump is improved. That's fantastic. That's not even the skills thing. Your skills. Damage with axes. Run. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good night. Good night, everybody. Don't turn off your headlamp while you sleep. You might have to get up in a hurry. Okay. Off we go. SP South. We got a whole bunch of stuff. I think we're pretty good as far as all this goes. Nope, the deer goes north. East. Okay. Deer north, blobs are south. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I was diligent or fastidious enough. There's a blue smoke that way. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, I do have 99 arrows. Okay. So maybe we... Dung. So we'll try for this one. We'll go this way. Another exciting day at work as a Viking, as an adventuring marauder. Gonna get that dental care. You don't hit me. I hit you. One of these I suspect I missed. I did, but then didn't mark it off on the map, so there's a chance that we'll find. Yeah, this one looks like I feel like I remember being near the spawner here. And of course I didn't bring the damn dungeon key. Didn't I run around and unlock? I remember having that thought. I don't know if I actually followed through. That's what most of my notions. Okay. I feel like, yeah, this one feels empty. Meaning I don't detect anybody around. Okay, just check it out. Yeah, we have, yeah, okay. It's all coming back. All the positive memories. So, damn, I sure hope I went, oh, duh. So let's do, there we go. All right, let's hope there's... Yes! Victims! Okay, so we go to the right first. Just run by real quick. Just run by. He's fucking out there. Just run by, man. We gotta do something. Gotta do something. That's the conversation they had. Now you run by. I see. Hello. Hey. Wow, this is kind of nice. Okie doke. Oh, sorry, something like stopped me. Oh, there's a chest right there. Okay, so I was gonna say we should just wait till I find a chest, although I'm not sure why that's the logic. But, sweet money. Oh, I should have put the bone. Okay, I've got all the boat fixings on me still. Why is it in such a hurry? It screws me up like that. I do like having this headlamp, though. It does kind of help, even though this place is plenty lit. But a lot of times it seems like I can't see precisely as well as I'd like. Okay. Hi. Hello. Just get him right in the head. That's the vaccine shot. Getting my vaccine tomorrow. I think I talked about this on our Twitch stream at the beginning. I don't really remember, honestly, but I was scheduled for a week ago, and then just decided to not do the Johnson & Johnson one because it's like 60-something% I read some Reddit stuff with some doctors saying it's all really good stuff. Like these vaccines are good, blah blah blah. You know, so I wouldn't feel like the Johnson & Johnson one would be a waste of time. But when you've got two that have 90% out there, it's one dose for the Johnson & Johnson, two for the other ones. At least I'm referring to the Pfizer and the Moderna. I have not done a ton of reading. I'm not trying to speak with authority, but roommate James and these mud piles are trapped forever. I also heard a guy on a podcast, like a doctor who was a guest on a show, was talking about like he was very strongly in favor of the two dose ones that are over 90%. So I was persuaded. And it's really easy to cancel. Canceling and like you didn't have to pay a fine or a fee to cancel like you'd expect half the time, more than half the time. And something really nice about being able to schedule an appointment for a very important medical thing and not have to worry about paying for it. Not have to stress about the money. $50, whatever it might cost, even $20. I could come up with both of those sums, but I don't have a ton of spare money. I don't have barely any income. So it's like removing the money factor. I've never felt that with any. This is the first time in my life I have, and I've gotten very little health care throughout most of my life. Luckily, I've been generally somewhat healthy. I think I've gotten kind of lucky. I had a heart scare a few years back that turned out to be a pissed off esophagus. So that was actually good. My heart turned out to be just fine. But by the way, if you want to skip the line at the emergency room, just tell them you have a heart problem. They don't want you dying in the lobby. So they'll just say, oh shit, heart? Okay, you go in. That's basically it. Now if you're there for like a foot and be like, go in, they're like, yes, I have a heart problem. It hurts right here. And you point to like a nail poking out of your toe. Like, okay, maybe you didn't. So I don't quite recommend just lying that you have a heart problem unless you can back it up. What was it talking about? Oh, but just being able to like say like I'm not going to spend any money on this. That helps me go get it. And also I feel like it must be such a luxury. And it shouldn't be a luxury. It shouldn't be like, oh god, I see what's happening. I forgot to take the poison. Okay, oh shit. I'm dead. I'm going to die. Motherfucker. God damn it. Because he had to pay for the health care. That's why he died. Yeah. So I'm getting the Moderna vaccine with you there, FT Ward. Maybe someday we can hang out and rub our scars together. No, I don't think these are scar vaccines. They used to give kids, like, people get this big fat, it's like the size of a nickel, like a big old, it's one of the larger coins we have. It's the second biggest of our coins, if you're not counting the 50-cent piece or the dollar piece. Okay. Well, that sucked. Let's go eat and then head off. Stupidly not with my poisoned. I should have been careful. Yum. Yeah, I'm glad to do it. I don't have any. Never even occurred to me to not take the vaccine. It's unfortunate that so many people have not, don't have the critical thinking skills or the media literacy. I'm not saying I have those, but like there's the amount of the opportunities for misinformation are so resplendent that it's just this constant tragedy. Yeah, putting these trophies in here actually really helps me kind of dial in them. That's going to be rock on. It's a good idea. So yeah, it sucks that. Okay, there we go, this way. A bald naked man was spotted sprinting through the swamp. I don't remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about the vaccine. Whoa, that leech is above the ground. Wow. That's like the first salamander that crawled out of the ocean and walked up on land and said, I'm going to be a human someday. not it. Right, let's not be too reckless here, dumbass. I got my poison resistance already on, so that's good. Oh, god damn it. Why do I have rocks? Oh, I picked those up from my house. Fuck. Take it all. Oh, good. It's all alright. Okay. I was on some thought there that I just went away. I noticed. Kind of want to move. I think just to cut down on all the running, I think we should move the portal. Because there's more. We're only going to be doing these dungeons along this coast. So I think if we put the portal like somewhere around here, even like right in the middle. Because now I got to bring this shit back. I don't have to, but I need to get, partially because I keep having all this boat shit in my inventory here. I forgot what I was saying. Something about the vaccine and oh, the healthcare. Yeah, like just being able to know that this is a reasonable thing for your society to do for its own people. That we all benefit when we're all better, and I think one of the most underappreciated or least talked about, even though it's the most important thing in my opinion, and it's the most because it's so widespread, is the stress. The stress of the money makes it so that you don't heal as quickly, or you stay sick longer, or your sleep will be worse, and all the other ways that stress has these outgoing. It's like the Ghostbusters tower just shooting out rays of ominous pink light and pink liquids that is releasing stress demons throughout to run havoc. Everybody experiences it their own way, and it occupies brain computation, and you're just even people who have money and can't quote unquote afford it shouldn't be paying for their health care. It just should. You pay taxes. We have so much fucking money in this country. Pay your damn taxes. So what's the smart way to do this? Let's leave the boat stuff here. And even folks who aren't paying a ton of taxes should get health care, because when they're healthy, we're healthy. Like, everybody should get health care, and then everybody should. That's we also talk about wages and shit too. But something's shooting an arrow. It's gonna come whizzing by me at any second, unless it's shooting at. But yeah, signing up for the vaccine. It was like a tiny little taste of what it must feel like to have a government that kind of cares enough to say, don't worry about it, we got this, you should get it, everybody should get it. And then, wouldn't it be awesome if that's how it was, if your whole life from birth to death, you never you never once saw a medical bill, you never once had to call an insurance company for hours on end and engage in these brutal personal campaigns to try to convince some insurance fucker on the phone to knock $400 off your thing or whatever, or why is there a surprise billing, or why is this doctor out of network even though I didn't have any approval over this doctor visiting my room, and all the ways that because they know that they can just jack up all the prices. And it's also the hospital corporations too, it's not just the insurance companies, but they know that they can just fill up your thing with prices. And there's also a lot of scamming with the way they engage with the government healthcare, like Medicare and Medicaid and stuff too. There's a whole bunch of it's just such a giant mess. But a lot of people have figured out how to make money off of it, so they don't want it to change. And the stress feeds that. If you're stressed out, you're going to stay sick longer. Sick people are going to need more healthcare. That means they're going to get more of those profitable transactions. But I'm not going to go on too long about this. But I'm just saying, man, it felt interesting. I'd never felt that before. And maybe if you grow up like in a better country that treats its people with more care and more respect and takes care of their health care. I'm not saying any of those systems are perfect. I wouldn't, that sounds insane to suggest that they're perfect. Of course there's going to be issues no matter what. Things are complicated and human beings aren't perfect. Large, complex systems always have room for improvement. But I've never felt that before. I've never ever, I mean, maybe when you're a kid you don't know about that shit, you know. You're only vaguely picking up on how your parents are obsessed with money because money is the most important thing in everybody's life. That's why I fucking hate it so much. By the way, guys, Bum Rush Industries, buy a candle holder. They're expensive. It's merch. You're supporting me if you buy one. It's not just that you're getting your candle holder needs fulfilled. Yeah, so it was just nice. I'm really great. It's just like that would be such a load off so many people's minds. I'm sure there's been studies that try to quantify healthcare, or not healthcare, stress in terms of money. We could eliminate virtually just one of the biggest emitters of stress in the world is the stress over paying for healthcare that people have. We could eliminate that. We could eliminate that. What a crime that we don't. On top of all the tens of thousands of people that die every year. All right, check out my podcast too. By the way, that's the sort of shit I will ramble about. That's not what you come to a video game channel for. What are we doing now? We're moving the thing. Yeah, we're moving the portal. This is SP South. Yeah. All right. So that was smallpox vaccine. I forgot. You're responding to something I said, but I'm not connecting. Not to say you. My memory of what I said is already absent. Oop. I do like that this guy's close to the cert, but that's all right. You mean the smallpox vaccine was made free? I know there's been other instances where, like in America, it's not. Yeah. And see, some people are okay with the way they have it in America. It's not like it's literally horrible for 100% of the people, because they would have already fixed it. Intensity, things are always about dosage or intensity or the gradient. It's never. People tend to think in terms of binary. Oh, so you could have zero health care for like, no, it's just there's complexities here that we could manage better. It's peace out. Let's remember. So we're gonna go try to like put it. Something around there. We're not going to do a whole base. I'm just going to set it down on a rock or some shit. You know, some people have enough money, or they're just satisfied. Or they kind of have their ideology sort of sorted around that you should pay for stuff and that you shouldn't have to pay for others. Which is a big part of people who are against taxes in America, or who are angry all the time about taxes. I'm not a fan of paying taxes, because a big part of what I spend, a huge outlay from the United States government, is medical care, Medicare, Social Security. But I don't like paying for military equipment that's used to blow up people and just fuck with the world and maintain America's colonialist empire. You know, there's all sorts of stuff I'd rather we have to spend our taxes on. All right, so this is just trying to make this easy for when we finally ship it all out. I'm not being really smart here because it's. Anyway, point is, like some people have like, yeah, I'm not paying for your stuff. It's like, well, I know, but. Someone else is paying for. We're all paying for a lot of stuff together. It's and in the system, there's just. It'd be nice if nobody ever got sick or injured. People get sick and they get injured. Some people have chronic illnesses. Some people make choices that make themselves sick or injured, and they deserve health care. I forgot to bring enough for a. Because it seems nuts to live in a society that says you don't deserve to get better from where you are. Would there be some sort of forms that you could point at and say, that's abusive? Maybe. likely? Is that a reason to deny such a potentially like life-changing benefit to millions and millions of people? It's just insane. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. All right, SP South, right? Right, I need a work picture. I mean, and it's one. Sorry, one other thing that's crazy in America is dental care is not and I know there's differences in other countries, but like dental care is not considered health care for some reason. Like it's always excluded as its own thing. It's just, that's a weird one. Ugh, it's so annoying how it doesn't. I guess that's fine. All right, business. I have enough wood for a chest. I do not. Do I even need a chest? Probably. Yeah. Oh, dental's not covered in Canada. Yeah, she said, Celestial says it's a basic human need. It just, it's got to be done. And it's one of the, it's not it shouldn't be whoa, oh, that's an oozer. It shouldn't be commodified. That is to say, it should not be subject to market manipulation and market prices. Some products make more sense to be a market. For instance, candle holders. When you have, one of the reasons it's immoral to make healthcare a commodity. That is to say, something some private company is going to control the distribution of, and via pricing, in order to make themselves profit, is that you don't want to die. You're not going to die if you don't buy one of my fucking candle holders. So people need to get better. They need to heal from illness and injury. And they need to manage issues and chronic stuff, and yeah, it's just we're doing it completely wrong. And America spends twice as much per capita on its healthcare than other countries, with much worse results. But a few people make a lot of money, and more people than that, although still a tiny percentage number, have a little investment in that company, so the profits go up because the magic line keeps moving around, and that's all that matters. Because fuck you. Fuck you. You don't deserve it. It's also a thing that bosses love because they can use it to lord it over their workers. I don't know why I decided to take everything. I think I'm just gonna, once I get filled up, we're gonna make a run through the portal since it's closer now. You know, maybe you're a little less likely to stand up to or ask for a raise or raise your voice or somehow, you know, I don't mean raise your voice like yell, but like raise an issue and be a little defiant in some way, or so it's all about leverage. If your boss, and most bosses are unlikely to be sitting around thinking about this, but it's absolutely by design that when healthcare is tied to employment, if you lose your job, you no longer have access to something that will save your life as you need it. It's immoral. It's medieval. It's so brutal. Anyway, yeah, like for my last job, I didn't have health care most of the time. Okay. Come on, Draugr Elite. That's his bed in the middle of the room. Let's go, buddy. Look at that face. Why? Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. I'm just done. Hold on, let me eat some fish and some sausages and some honey. he like turns around. All right, dude, you don't want to come through the little part there? Then I am gonna shoot you in the face. or the upper right shoulder. Oh, he knows I'm onto him. I can't get through it either. It's got nice range. But yeah, so I'm getting the vaccine. I'm glad for it. I should have done it sooner. My next appointment already scheduled, and it's like a month. It's a little less than a month, which is kind of annoying. I think he's supposed to do 2 weeks. That's all they had at that location. I could probably like say no to that one and go schedule a second dose somewhere else, but I'm okay. And I think I had COVID in January of 2020. So thank you, sir. Then we get that shield. Look at that shield right there. That's where all that iron's coming from. 3. But yeah, dental care should totally be. Are we sure those aren't ladies? I see movies. Yeah, I know. I do gender them male, and I do that thing where everybody, you know, the default is the he, you know, I'm trying to be more conscious of that. I don't know if I'll ever fully undo that part of my head. Call everybody they. I don't think that's like the biggest violation of the you know, the burgeoning wokeism that's happening. I'm all for wokeism. That's the word I just made up. I'm not trying to ascribe it. If you Google it, it's probably already a word out there. But I'm not saying whatever. About fucking time people open their goddamn eyes. It's not gonna be, and it's also gonna be sloppy. That's just inherent in any sort of major social change. There's no perfect. A lot of criticisms of these sorts of things is coming from people who seem to expect absolute perfection in the way things are supposed to be done by those they don't necessarily understand or agree with. We're trying to undo centuries of deeply rooted exploitation and violence and, you know, ancient notions of race and patriarchy and gender, and even the... Oh, I see what this guy wants to do. Whole party! Even the notion of a two-parent household is not that... is a somewhat recent innovation. Henry Ford required his workers that in order to qualify to work for him and stuff, they would send, I don't know if this is the entire time, but they had like people whose job it was to go to your home to make sure you were living by the standards of family that he expected. Your boss is, you know, if you worked for Henry Ford, your boss would send one of his goons to inspect your house life so that you were an upstanding person based on the way you were structuring your... So, you know, there was all sorts of guardrails that were imposed on societies and stuff that... It's just nuts. That's kind of, I learned that in a book I listened to called Work... Well, yeah, take my medicine. Called Work Won't Love You Back by Sarah Jaffe. About various industries and the labor shenanigans that have gone on. It's really good stuff. But yeah, FT word says I was fatigued after... Oh yeah, I was curious if you guys felt anything. So you say I was very fatigued day 2 after shot, but after that just sore. Or yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be curious too. I think I'm kind of robust. I've been doing keto real good lately, and I don't know, I feel like my system is better under... I don't know. I'm not sure how much difference that makes, but I usually shake off illnesses fairly quick, like little coughs and stuff. So, well, you never know. So you're fatigued for a few days. Yeah, I expect some of that. I can handle a sore arm. I've heard the second one is where you get bit of it, or the chances of it being a little more intense the second time. But I don't know. Not a reason not to do it. In fact, I kind of like that it does that. That means whatever they're shooting into you has a little bit of that pesky COVID in it. Yeah, like, I'm not going to rant this too much, but like the way that the corrective forces of people who no longer, who never ever had a voice or a community, the marginalized groups of the world, of the country, are speaking up and often bothers others for not doing it perfectly. Meanwhile, the system they're defending is a vast system of highly, I don't know, even describing it as not being perfect sounds weird, and nor is it a system of mistakes, but there's endless amount of patience for the imperfections and for the sloppiness of the, you know, the sort of dominant groups. Rich, straight white men, the guys who started this country. I benefit from my place in that order. But anyway, yeah, I just like, that's just something that I noticed. I don't know if anybody else really picks up on that, or if it's even something that's real. Just like holding people to standards of idealism and perfection when it's a standard that has absolutely never been reached by any other group ever, especially those where the systems are precisely meant to be the opposite of those. You know, systems of, you know, unfair apartheid, you know, caste systems of, you know, rigid hierarchies and social orders. For centuries of murder and abuse and theft and land theft and, you know, kidnapping and human trafficking. And I'm just talking about George Washington. I don't like the way you're protesting. Yeah, I don't like the 500 years of murdering people of European countries. Yeah, I've been trying to learn about colonialism lately. Okay, I'll get off my high horse. I know people get upset. Inventory. Oh man. We'll give that back. Come on. There should be like a second. Okay. I mean, but like it should give you like, okay, we could tell you're having a hard time. Do you want to have a targeted moment? Like, I don't know. Because clearly this man who's built a giant castle out of with his own hands with no help in a hill could probably reason out how to properly poke the floor. There must have been an update or something. That world save in 30. Just put it in the corner. Just let me know. But whisper it. We don't need to. It doesn't have to jump up and shout every time that happens. Well, maybe they're doing. I mean, maybe people complain because when it does save, it is a little disruptive. It kind of stutters the game. But okay, I like these rooms. Oh, it was saving. I was like, what's happening? It's stuttering. What? Oh, hell yeah. I'll just put the stuff away. Just make sure we'll know we've got at least one chest that's buried in here that has a bunch. And amber is the color of your energy. Quote my favorite song. Oh, got a suggestion. Behemoth, A History of the Factory and Making of the Modern World. Okay, thank you. I want to write that down. Yeah, I like stuff like that. I feel like I have a pretty good grounding in a lot of my views and stuff, but I'm very aware that I could do a lot more reading and do a lot more learning and reading. I would say podcasts are probably my primary source. Not to say I just believe everything I hear, but you know, there's a lot. I listen to a lot of interviews and a lot of history stuff, but I feel like I should be reading more. I've been reading some lately. I've been reading The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. That was suggested a while back on a podcast. It's been quite a while since I've had it, but okay, let's just not screw this up here with too much stupidity. Yeah, Work Won't Love You Back. The book I mentioned does have a lot of good history in it too. It's like personal stories about people, but then she goes back through that kind of the origins of stuff. It's really interesting. At every stage of this whole fucking country and world, there's always someone that has more power than another person trying to prevent other people from getting at it. And that usually means boss-worker relationships. Prior to that, it meant owner-slave. And it's just... I don't think this country's ever truly going to reckon with what its origins, but it's still... I don't know. Okay. Man, the arrow ones are annoying. Yeah, but I kind of like the might not be the right word, but the sort of shift from the period of industrialization in the 1800s, late 1800s. I watched a video. It was actually sort of underwhelming, but it was about I was just searching for history of the 1800s. And it was way too summarized in like 4 or 5 minutes or something. It's so not. But the guy did make the point. He said, like, you know, the 1800s marks the biggest change from the way the world was to the modern world, from 1800 to 1899. Oh man, there's a big guy in there. Let's... No! Okay. I can't do that. Actually, I'm doing that way better than I expected. But yeah, when factories and stuff also came up, video suggestion, if you're interested in this, is American Experience. This is a really high-profile documentary kind of series, I guess is the word. Look up the one, I think it's called The Poison Doctor. And it's about this, he was a university, he was like an academic guy who figured out in like the 1860s and 70s basically and he was the father of food labels and food laws requiring companies to be putting in the food what is on the box. And so basically regulations about food safety. You can imagine without any regulations, and people are starting to live in cities and much more crowded environments. They didn't have the same sort of sewers and sanitation we have nowadays, although we could probably still improve. What am I doing? I'm eating food. All sorts of stuff that these are probably done. Yep. Okay. So he was real persistent because he was all by himself. No one really. He kind of, a lot of science back then was still developing and stuff. I don't remember a ton of it, but one thing was they would sell these little honey vials, and then they would, but the companies were, and this is like one of the more innocent examples. Companies were poisoning people constantly, way more than now, way more, and because of this guy, it was way more. I mean, it's less now because of this guy. It's funny how language works, isn't it? He started to call for like investigations from the federal government, saying people are being poisoned all the time and dying, and these companies aren't being honest about what's in there, and they're changing things. And tinned meat. I don't think refrigeration was a thing yet, so a lot of food was canned or tinned and canned. Is that the same? I don't know, it's the same. Do you call it tinned? I don't know. But they would put filler. Oh shit! Fucking wood. Why do I have? Yeah, so like all this stuff would go rotten, and the packing plants were horrifying, but the food that would come out of these things were just terrible, and people were dying and getting sick constantly. So he was always sort of a thorn in the side of the industry that wanted to not have any regulations. Whereas, is this where I got killed? Those guys are out walking around. Oh, what are they doing over there? I should probably put my clothes on. Hold on, I'm getting dressed. No. 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 They do catch up to you pretty quick in this game. Well, I got enough fun, I think. All right. Yeah, so anyway, this dude kept at it, though. And I guess European countries, Britain, etc., as if you needed me to say that, were starting to regulate their food a little more. Because they were also going through a similar transition in that industrialization process. A lot of horrors there, though, with poison and people, just living conditions and workers being totally taken advantage of by the bosses, the capitalists, and back then they weren't just the descendants of slavery; they were former slave. I mean, this was like slavery and capitalism are okay, not different. I mean, certainly different, but not unrelated to say in any way. One's better than the other, but man, it's all about somebody who doesn't want to work getting others to do the work and then taking the value that work produces and then patting themselves on the back for it. Anyway, so yeah, it's called the Poison Doctor, I think, and so Europe was like 40 years ahead of the United States, as it's been for lots of stuff. Healthcare is way ahead. And he kept fighting, though, and he kept, the honey thing was, he noticed, he developed a system for testing it. It was partially him, he kind of innovated some sort of, like, regulatory testing processes. And one of them was these little sugar vials that was called honey, and they would have a little honeycomb stuffed in the top of it. And he would test it, and it would. Oftentimes, it wasn't honey. It was like some kind of corn syrup or some sort of sugar mix. with dye or something. And yeah, anyway, so all sorts of shenanigans that goes on in that. So I mean, nothing would emerge from its without origins like that. So yeah, this guy had a lot to do with developing food safety, which is one of those things that I think people, when they talk about government sucks, small government, big government, it's like, well, okay, those words are sort of meaningless. Do you think that the box that says this is what's in this box, the food, do you think a box of food that lists the ingredients should be accurate? Okay, I do too. That's government. Should they put calories and all that other shit? That's all government. That's all good government. Okay, what happened? Didn't I? Oh, it killed a light. I didn't have my light on. Okay. God, jeez. I'm being real sloppy with this whole play. So I'm rambling, but I don't know anybody that would want to go back to a part where you buy food and they take it and there's no label that says what's in the box, or that, and there's no requirement that if they even do tell you what's in the box, that it has to be accurate. I think we all agree that it should be accurate and there should be information for people. That's good. Yeah, but why don't the companies just do it themselves? And then if they screw it up, they'll get in trouble. And then that's the free market working. That would be more a libertarian approach. Because it would kill people. And you also have to have inspectors. And, you know, these are things that should be strengthened. All right. We're getting there. I'm just gonna let all that shit pile up because it doesn't really matter. We're gonna make a run back pretty soon since the axe is about to break. Or the pickaxe is about to be broken. Please come with me. I got the inventory slot that opened up, so oh, trophy. Alrighty. Okay. That's... Oh, it's 5, I see. Okay. Having this weight belt's gonna be nice, isn't it? It's gonna help a lot. Okay, let's go back. There we go. We're in the Batman time of night here in the swamp. The darkest before the dawn. Nothing more distracting than that little booger Christian Bale has on his eye. I'm seeing it right now. I mean, he's got money. Get rid of it. It'd probably leave a little scar. A cute little pink spot that'll heal up, disappear into your eye cavity. Said you got a little thing poking. Does he see it? I don't know. I'm not sure why that bothers me. I just get so fixated on it. It's like in every movie because it's his body. Don't you touch? I mean, I'm not trying to make anybody who has mine have some sort of skin tag or something like that feel awkward about it. I'm not suggesting it's bad either, but like, you're Batman. You got to put makeup around your eyes so that you can be Batman. It's floating there. Okay, let's go empty inventory. So we got various, leather. We got some wood. Okay, cooking and valuable stuff. That's what I meant when I said valuable stuff. Was that stuff? It's not really. Oh, this is the value. No, I was wrong. Duh. That was the. Get my head confused. Okay. Mushrooms. All right. Put on your cape. Tons of money in that box. Yellow mushrooms. Trogger head goes in the decoration box. And need repairs. And I have a pickaxe somewhere that I don't know where. I know I have 2 iron ones, but I think this will probably be enough for what's left. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do another one. I do kind of want to since we're down there, but poison supply's okay. Food could be. I don't think I'll need 5 blocks meat. That's like the... We need to do a little cooking here real quick. Wrong one. We seem to be low. See that? I knew it was out of wood. I was just testing you. Thistle. Alright, we're making sausages. What is cooked? I did. No. That was weird, like I had to... Tails do what, 40 something? I don't remember. 35 and 20. I'm just going to check there. $40, $30, $1,200. So these are better. Oh, I have a new carrot food. Daddy gotta sit up. I have a new carrot food. Let's recap. Let's review. The carrot foods we have come up with. Number 1, carrots. Number 2, carrot soup. I'd say carrot soup / stew. Number 3, baby carrots. Number 4, teen carrots. Number 4, carrot puree for babies. Different than baby carrots. Ironically, you should not feed baby carrots to... Fuck. You should not feed baby carrots to your baby. Unless you want to have a baby funeral. Okay? Don't put a carrot in your baby's mouth. Unless it's turned into mushy paste. So, baby puree. I mean... not that. Baby food. Carrots. Food for carrot. Fucking baby pure. Well, I'm trapped in my brain now. It's like I'm. There was another one I think we had come up with. Oh, carrot cake. Yeah, I know I'm doing the numbers in the wrong order here. Now, here is the new one. What? Carrot juice. Carrot juice, which is the liquid of carrots. You can make it with a juicer. You can make it with your toes. Carrot juice. I thought of that. I sat up bolt upright in my sleep, and the carrot fell out of my mouth, and I said, "Carrot juice, of course!" And then I went right back to sleep. And I hover 4 feet above my linens while I sleep. So there you go. But no, actually, okay, carrot juice is actually a legit entry because it is a thing you can go buy at an Erewhon's, which is like a fancy restaurant for fuckfaces. I'm gonna turn that on. Nope, I don't have wood. I just put it away. Okay, so we got. Let's back to SP South. There is a dish. We're talking with our Twitch. Yeah. Carrot muffins. I respect your spirit. I respect your willingness to be vulnerable. But no. Okay? I think those are derivatives of cake. Is this the one I was at? Oh, I meant to bring the key, but we got a portal close by. Yeah, I think muffins are just little cakes. I know that because it's the same batter, the same frosting, the same cute little carrot drawing on top that you do with the frosting. You could disagree with that though. I think you could argue that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's my opinion. I would welcome your case to be made. For I am the final judge. Do not. Whatever I decree, it shall be so. Your Honor. Hear ye, hear ye. I don't think that's what judges do before they announce their speech or whatever the fuck. Carrot muffins are carrot cake are different than carrot cake. Ah! Half the crowd like jumps up. People start yelling, screaming. Carrots whipping about in the room. Dude, if you whip the carrot and it hits you just right, boom, you're dead. Right in the temple. And then it comes out the other temple. And the only thought you'd have before you died is the color orange. And it with a sweet, nice aroma. No, but listen, maybe I can ask. No frosting yet. Oh, they made muffins with carrot in them and they were healthy. They had raisins in them. No frosting. Yeah. Okay. If its ingredients are different, substantially, but I've had carrot cake I think with raisins in them, and little carrot shavings and stuff. Carrot muffins do sound delicious. Yes, for sure. I love the carrot cake frosting. I think it's cream cheese, right? Cream cheese frosting. All right, let me focus. We're gonna head right. I just want to make sure that all of our chests are empty, at least the ones we don't want to go back to. So no, there is a dish, and I maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a casserole. So you'd make it in like a glass Pyrex or like a like a nice casserole, little square one probably. And it's carrot based because I recall it has a bed of carrots on the bottom. It ends up being it's a sweet dish, and I'm thinking that there's like a layer on top of marshmallows that are then somehow crisp up in the broiler or with a you could do that with a torch, I guess. Right? Isn't there some casserole dish that has carrots throughout, but then there's like a marshmallow component to the whole thing? I vaguely have a memory of that. I could Google it. I know I could Google this shit, but I'm older than Google, where you had to just wonder. You used to be able to argue with people in bars about stuff that neither of you knew anything about. You'd argue about stupid shit like, no, the Hindenburg was in the 1700s, and you'd just be like, yeah, oh yeah, fuck what I know for sure. 1700s Hindenburg. Now you just look it up. I don't think it was the 1700s, and that makes me sad. All right, are we done with this one? I just want to. That's the way out. Yeah, I think we might be. Because we started to the right. We've already cleared all this up here. Let's keep kind of just retracing. Yep, this is the room. All these chests should be empty. There was one that had... Okay. Carrot muffins, maybe some walnuts in there. That'd be good. That's all the metal I got? I mean, I know I carried a bunch of it out last time. I'm just nervous that I somehow didn't grab metal from a previous. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, see, I knew the head. Okay. Whew. Whew. So I'm gonna be doing some art streams soon. I think I'm gonna be doing like drawing some stuff. I have a bunch of fireplace videos. I'm sure that's what you expected me to say. That I filmed myself, thinking I could do like a fireplace channel where people can just play the fireplace. Because I did that for it with animated. I tried to make a cats channel called Every Day is Cat Day. It's a really good. Wait a minute. No. 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 All the iron's gone. It's gone. Remember I dumped it out here? We had a pile of stuff. Oh, it was right here. I recall it. I remember hitting it like being... I was worried it would go inside the tree. Ah, all that. Man. An ambrosia type salad. Yeah, yams. They do that with yams. Sweet potatoes. Okay. You use applesauce. Applesauce is... Man, you're throwing out all kinds of great stuff. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is yams. It's sweet potatoes. Okay. Yeah, I bet you could just do it with carrots and call that it. But it is right. It is not primarily... Yeah. Man, is there an ambrosia type salad that has it? Is ambrosia the one with raisins and grapes and broccoli and shit? Fuck. Yeah, it's all gone. I had like 70 something. Fuck. All right, well, let's build a chest. That's too bad. At least the boat. I think the boat stuff is still back in that other little fort that's up a little ways. Man, I was even thinking like, I've been mostly careful about making chests and stuff in this game. I'm pretty paranoid about that. But I had yet to have had the experience we just had. So over time, I've gotten more comfortable just dropping things, feeling like they stay persistently. But now I know better, especially if it's something valuable like all that iron. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's save the meltdown for Twitter. Man, that's so annoying. Okay, let's build some chests over here. Let's make a chest shelf. Great design. Great system. Just like, give me the ability to sort of re-anchor. This is what's called an anchor point. So the cursor in the middle is anchoring to a certain coordinate of the item. If I could change the anchor point to the... Pointing at the screen probably won't come through the camera. If I could change it, it's in the corner, change it to the middle. That would be better. If there was a way to like left, right, cycle through a whole bunch of different anchor point, then we'd be in business. You could also just like put something down and use that as sort of the anchor. So it's okay. Wine. Oh man. I wish I could have learned that from like losing 5, not 70 or whatever. I know I had 2 full ones. Why am I being so weird and precious about those chests here? What am I missing requirement? Wood? Alright. Bloop. Well, that's just empty shit. We'll go do another one, I guess. We have enough. Okay, let's look over here. Of course, it's probably locked. Nope. That's like full of water. They're like, yes, a customer. Ah. I mean, as long as you have the poison thing, you're pretty safe. Just take the hit, because, like, what is it? 1 point? Yeah. Peekaboo. Don't mess with me, Draugr. Oh, shit. Draugr's messing with me. Hey. I'll poke you in your little belly with your big beard. You're either I do love the Lord of the Rings, the lady dwarves. I don't think they actually, did they ever actually even show them? I don't know, but there's the joke that the dwarves are. I don't even know if it's a joke. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe I'm actually being a little about the gender binary right now. But the notion is that the female dwarves are indistinguishable from the males. So it's fun to imagine. I'm gonna die for sure if I don't run out. Let's be not so stupid here. Why did that come up? Oh yeah, same about that guy with his big beard. Okay. Or her big beard. I had a health potion somewhere, didn't I? I always forget that I can use that stuff. Okay, come on, heal up. Alright, we're going to the sword. There's a spawner in there, that's what's... Just turn around. Okay, I thought there was. I can hear the flies. There's one somewhere. Or I thought I could hear the flies. Maybe there'll be one eventually. Settle down there, kids. The spawner will be around. We'll have weird men come up out of a pile of body parts. Ding. They really keep that light right on his head, huh? Like I kind of wish it was just a light floating above my shoulder, like the Predator. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the blood go back. Tushy wiggle. There you go. That'll be on the internet. Stamina I had to rebuild, both in my character and in my booty. So it's a little bit on the risky side. Go, jerk. Oh shit, put it away. Alright. You turn into dust now there, buddy. Oh fuck, I gotta take this, guys. I can't talk. I gotta go. I'm just gonna pause it. We'll see. I might be gone for 15 minutes or so. I forgot I had this phone call. Fuck. Hang on. I'm gonna... Okay, I just gotta get back to my... Get out of here. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit the game real quick here. Hey! Oh, shit. Did I go way too loud? Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Hey everybody. Where's my earpiece? That's why I can't. Okay. I'm just gonna end the stream, everybody. Sorry. Nothing's gone wrong. I know it seemed like a weird. I had something scheduled that I didn't want to miss. It's not like this is like a panicky. Something's happening. Nothing's happening. It's just this is a scheduled call that I have to talk to, and it's a person. They're not going to be available. Yeah. Totally fine. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. But it's just I was getting ready to end the stream real soon anyway, so we're done for today anyway. So sorry about that weird interruption. I'm sorry about the loudness on there FD word. I was turning the thing as I was doing it. Now it's probably not loud enough. So I appreciate you guys hanging out today. Sorry about this weird ending. But yeah, that was going to be the last video of the day anyway. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye on SuckProfessor.